For my community intervention, I am proposing to create a poetry open mic night. In the past, the poetry community was far more elite and structured. Poets were restricted in form, feelings, and ideas. However, each generation of poets broke down a barrier to create the poetry community we know today. Today, anyone who writes poetry, no matter if self-published or not published at all, has the right and pleasure to be a member of the poetry community. Furthermore, poets today have the creative freedom to execute poems in any format they deem appropriate. Similarly, poets are capable of writing about any topic, feeling, or concern, and they typically will not be censored. For my intervention, I want to highlight the fact that anyone can join the poetry community. And to do this, I want to create a comfortable and relaxed evening of sharing poetry. I would open the invitation to any UW student or faculty member and invite anyone to read their personal poetry or famous works of other poets. If possible, I would be interested in inviting a known poet from the Seattle area to read at the event as well. I would encourage those who do not read or write poetry to still attend the event to possibly be inspired by the poetry being shared, as well as learn that anyone can delve into poetry, even if he or she may not view himself or herself as a poet. Fall quarter, I was in a poetry class where I learned that I have the power and tools to be introspective and creative and form poetry that expresses who I am as a person. I also had the possibility to read many different genres of poetry and delve deeper into one specific modern poet. This class truly inspired me to look closer into the poetry community and shed light on this community because many people do not understand its openness and inclusivity. I believe those who may not have an interest in poetry would still enjoy creating an evening dedicated to creative expression because it is an extremely inspiring idea to see people come together and share their passions. Anyone who has a passion will be able to empathize and appreciate those vulnerable individuals who choose to share their poetry out loud.